a shed update, and I had to dig deep here in the bowels of the ark, but I did find a tiger tank that we will be building to make Whitman's tiger, but I will not be building the Tamiya one. I'll be building a new Ray one, and I will show that one once we get to the workbench. But anyway, a shed update. Let me go over here to the little table. And first up, we are going to add another Barbatos Gundam. This makes number 2, and I actually got another one coming, which is, this is Barbatos Lupus, which this one here that I got a couple weeks ago is just a plain old Barbatos. You can notice different armor, different weapon, different armor, different weapon. And the other one that I got coming, it's Barbatos 6th form, which I haven't got to that version yet, but this is from Iron-Blooded Orphans, which I just find I found the show just absolutely fantastic. It holds my interest. It's one of the very few Gundam shows that actually really make enjoyable. And it's not all, Gundam shows are basically all the same, just like Dragon Ball, but just the premise of the show is just outstanding. But anyway, very cool, very cheap too, so I pick them up when I can. I don't try to get all the Gundams, but certain ones I try to pick up as well. But anyway, adding another Barbatos Gundam to the art. Mr. McGurk. This is Stroker McGurk's Ghost of America kit. Now this kit is number 2 in the Stroker McGurk series, which I got the first one a week ago, and it's one of those kits I've never really seen it, and I really didn't. I'm not a real big fan of. I wasn't at the time a big fan of caricature model kits, but when I got older and I started liking the finer things in life, and that was probably one of them, the caricature type models, so I started picking it up, especially when I got older. But I've never seen the Stroker kit, and then they reissued both of them, the surfboard one and the Ghost of America, which is basically a plane. It's and one thing cool about this kit, and it is made and designed in the USA. That's just one of those, like in the old days. But anyway, I think it's a very cool kit for its age and everything. I think it's and actually built up to a nice model too, just because of the oddity that it is. So I have both Stroker McGurk reissues. Now I'm going to have to go look for a original issue. I like to have one each of the both kits, but I'd settle for one or the other just to have an original to go with the original, and that way I can have 2, because that's the way we like to work around here. Anyway, adding Stroker McGurk's Ghost of America kit to the ark. Up next was also the Riddler came out this week, and I have another one coming, which I got one coming from the hobby store. But anyway, gorgeous kit. I noticed I was already told there was kind of complained about the face of Frank Gorshin here, and if I can do it with one hand, try to find the head one. To me, I think it's spot on. I think it looks like Frank Gorshin. The only thing is, the only thing I can think of that people don't think it looks like him is the facial expression where he's got his mouth open. If it didn't have his mouth open, I think you would hear very high praise. But anyway, I think it's a gorgeous kit, gorgeous sculpt, and all around just a fantastic model. And we got 2 more kits left, and we can have Batman, Catwoman, Penguin, and Robin, and we just keep adding the stack. I'll have to eventually put them in a special spot, because once I get them all, these will always be as a set, and never be able to. Oh, I got Robin way over here. I got to put another Robin back in the stack here, and then I got to find they got to fit the Riddler over here, 2 more Riddlers, and then of course we will get the Joker. And of course, Batgirl, and she'll be the last of the series. But I also found out that after after Batgirl, the big old resin kit here, they're supposed to do what I've been told now. Supposed to do like these kits in quarter scale and resin kits, but just going backwards down the line. So the next one would be Joker in quarter scale, and then whichever one was released. So you know, he would be next, the third one in the resin series. Now that's just what I've been told, but who knows? I may pick them up as well, because them are instant classics and collectibles at the same time. But anyway, we'll be adding another excellent Riddler to the Ark. Now for the models a little weird, and pardon my language here, but I had to call bullshit when I saw this model, because someone showed me this and I was like, man, that Photoshop, I can't believe it. It don't exist. That's just it's too cool to exist. This is Monograms. It came out in 80 when did it come out? 85. And this is Monograms Turbo Teen convertible model kit. Turbo Teen in the 80s, there was a cartoon. This is what this model kit's based off of, and you do get the human head in there as well. But he actually, if you watch the show, he's actually human, and then he transforms into a car. You know, it's kind of it's not bad. I mean, it's one of the not bad of an 80s cartoon. But anyway, this model kit is based off of a GoBot kit of the Trans Am, and which I don't have the GoBot Trans Am. I do own the Turbo Teen, which I had to go look this up. There's actually somebody who actually had it and told me the price, and I said, here, I'll take it off your hands. And a week later, I own it. And I mean, that's just it's not. I thought it was this kit, but it's not. I have that one. Need to get Spacey and him, and then the Trans Am. But anyway, gorgeous kit. It's almost like it's never been touched. Got the 4 tires, instructions, decals, and if you can see right there, the human head for the Turbo Teen. I think it's just an oddity model, just an oddity. And then I was talking to a fellow modeler, and he said at one time these, and I guess I didn't care for them in the 80s, or I didn't see it, or just, you know, I was probably buying, I was probably putting together, you know, Monogram Starfighters and stuff like that. But anyway, they said, you know, no one wanted them, couldn't really give them away, and then one day they were all gone, and then they just skyrocket in price and collectability. But that is an oddity, and I am excited to add the Turbo Teen to the Ark. But anyway, that is what I have got going on today. Adding I'm going to probably put him in a little bit of a bag, because he is a rarity, just like I did with the Crucifix. When I get to the old rare models, I start bagging, which a lot of the Aurora ones I probably should do as well. But anyway, we'll jump that bridge once we get there. But anyway, adding the classic Monogram Turbo Teen, we are adding the Riddler, adding a Gundam Barbatos Lupus version, and we're adding another Stroker McGurk to the Ark. So that's what I've got going on today, so stay tuned for the next exciting episode.